All right, all right, all righty, all right. What's going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs, day number 1163, coming at you right here, right now. If you are a delivery driver for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on, everybody. That is correct, mundo. That's right, everybody. So hit that red subscribe button. And of course, do you see that little like button down below? If you drive in the gig economy, give that a quick tap real fast. Let's get 100 likes. All right. So now that we've gotten that all out of the way, let's jump on into this. This is not going to be an email that I'm reading or an article. Occasionally, I like to just, when a thought pops in my head, I just kind of want to put it out there to you guys. So we've been through a lot in the past year, okay? I don't think I need to do a laundry list of all the things. But what I will say is that life is incredibly unpredictable. And so are these apps that we work for. I know I tend to sound like a broken record. I'm always like, oh, well, when I started, back in 2017, things were better then, It almost sounds like when your grandparents would say, back in my day, things were much different, But it really was. That's the thing. It really, really, really was different. You can ask people like Buddha-san, one of my viewers from 2-3 years now, It was a very simple process, guys. It was very, very simple. When I started on GrubHub, because we didn't have DoorDash, I started in June 2017, for those of you who don't know. DoorDash did not hit my market until the mid to late fall of 2017. So we only had GrubHub and Uber Eats available. GrubHub would keep me busy enough, but occasionally it would get slow. I would turn on Uber Eats, and back then, it was all about doing those McDonald's orders. McDonald's was exclusive on Uber Eats. If you wanted McDonald's, that's the app you had to use to get it. And those McDonald's orders were usually a hit or miss. It was quick, you would just walk in, boom, show them the code, in, out, done. But now things have just become so complicated, especially because of the contactless delivery being abused. And I know I talk about this so much, but right now, during this pandemic, a lot of people are now doing these apps full time. And I completely understand why. It makes sense, But, as vaccines have come out and this and that, we got to start looking at the road ahead and say, is doing these apps sustainable for the long term? I put out a community post a little while back asking if a lot of you guys do this full-time or part-time, and I was actually very surprised by the results. A lot more of you, I believe, did this full-time. Now, the question is it only full-time for you guys during the pandemic? Because thousands, if not millions of people have lost their jobs. The other day I was reading comments from somebody saying that they had a master's degree, and they were doing GrubHub and DoorDash and all these and multi-apping full time. And I'm like, wow, think about that. And also how many people wanted to retire at one point or got let go from a job, they got laid off. And now they're forced to work again, and it's completely changed their expectations on life and where they think they were going to end up. So it's scary out there, man. It really is. It's a scary time for everybody, and it really, really makes a lot of sense why people have turned to these apps full time. But come on, somebody left me a comment. It was like a troll comment, but I laughed. Every time I make a video about a termination, a suspension, a deactivation, or whatever, they're like, oh, 1,001 ways to get deactivated. And I'm like, I wish I could sit here and laugh at that, but it's a reality. The number one thing right now, as you guys should know, is the fraudulent activity emails for deactivations, which isn't even the driver's fault. I remember when those first started months back, and I was like, man, what the hell are drivers doing? And then we started realizing how customers were scamming the system, and they were saying, oh, my food never arrived or whatever. And, and now we got drivers going back to the customers and confronting them, which they should never have to do. And by the way, as much as you want to do that, do not confront the customers. That's not your job. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you go and drop an order off, let's say it's your first order of the day, right? This video is all over the place, I know. If it's your first drop off of the day, you drop it off, you're on to the next one, and you get an alert saying the food was never delivered, well, it was the customer that you just dropped off to. I guess you're fortunate enough to at least narrow that down. Contact GrubHub, contact DoorDash immediately. Do not wait. Because I promise you, these companies are going to send you that deactivation email. DoorDash even said they have like a zero tolerance policy. If it happens once, you could be finished if it gets reported. So never wait. Always make sure that you are covering yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Always remember that, everybody. Okay? So my question to everybody is, are you a full-time driver in this gig economy? Are you a part-time driver? Or are you only temporarily full-time until things start going back to a new sense of normalcy? I try to approach that topic, with care, because I know everybody wants to rip everybody's eyes out for it. But let me know. Are you full-time, part-time, or temporarily full-time? So let me know down below. And I want to say thank you to all of our patrons, especially Millard Norton, our ultimate driver, at $100 per month. If you guys want to sign up, links are down below in the description and in the pinned top comments. And you'll get shout-outs like this, like Kimberly Thomas, Tulsa Todd, Heidi Barnes, Brian Pomeroy, William Boudreau, Fernando Carranza, Justin Case, Anthony Bliss, Sarah Keston, Alan G. Van Horn, Scott Freisner, Drew Honor, Stephen Neely, Frank Haviland, Jason Casta, Sherry Cassidy, John Bonacci, Terry DeLong, Nick G., Ginny Thomas, Matt Epperson, and of course Terrence Pacheco. So if you guys want to sign up, links down below. And speaking of signing up, at least sign up and start saving money on your gas with the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 333 if you're on there, 444 if you're not yet. All you have to do is download the app for free down below, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description down below. Make sure to download it. And check out paytodrivestore.com for all your t-shirts and hoodies and all that stuff for yourself. Check it out. Check it out. Anyway, if you made it to the end, comment end 635, end 635. Lets me know you made it to the end, so do that real quick if you could. Thank you very much. Hit that like button. Subscribe down below with all notifications turned on, everybody. And that's it for me. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. There's not too many likes, not too many comments, so let's see if we can get that going. And, of course, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and we'll see all you guys next time right here on Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Stay safe out there, everybody. Things are going to get better.